tell a little bit about them, and position them with a certain credibility and explain a little bit about them and why they deserve to speak to you, everything changes. People listen more carefully because they go, wow, this is a person of substance.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
My name is Dave Espino, your online course and marketing coach with over 900,000 students in 190 countries around the world. After doing over $140 million in sales of my courses and coaching, I'm here to help you achieve financial independence with your course and coaching business. If this sounds awesome to you, then you've got to get your free newsletter down at the link below. Now let's get into today's video. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm driving around, so I thought I'd make a video for you. And today I want to talk about a concept called pre-framing. Pre-framing is one of those marketing concepts that not very many marketing experts talk about very often, but when they do, it's a mind blower, and it really can help you to do a lot better, make a lot more sales, have better relationships reach out to you, have higher level people reach out to you, and so on. Now, I recently have started this pre-framing process in my videos, and it has been a game changer. If you've ever seen an Alex Hormozi video, Alex is a famous guy who now he buys companies, but he started off with gyms, teaching gym owners how to build their gym business to higher levels, how to make sales, etc. But now he basically runs an acquisition company where he acquires companies, fixes them up, so to speak. They're like fixer-upper companies. He fixes them up, makes them more profitable, and then sells them or keeps them in his portfolio, right? The point about Alex is that he starts up just about every video with a short blurb about himself. He says something like, hi, my name is Alex Hormozi. I run acquisition.com. My company and I, we buy companies, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And the interesting thing is he says it sometimes very quickly, very fast, so it's kind of hard to understand what he's saying. But I took that little concept and I understood the concept of pre-framing, and I've started to do something similar in my videos. In fact, you saw the intro to this video. That little intro is starting to get me all kinds of deals coming to me because it's interesting when you can pre-frame a person, meaning tell a little bit about them and position them with a certain credibility and explain a little bit about them and why they deserve to speak to you, everything changes. People listen more carefully because they go, wow, this is a person of substance, or wow, this is a person that really knows what they're talking about, or wow, this is an authority on this topic. So I learned this concept from Russell Brunson and actually from another speaker trainer, friend of mine named James Malinchak, an incredible speaker. He teaches and trains speakers to do really, really well. And they both say the same idea, and that is the sales you're going to make from stage when you're actually speaking live to an audience, the sales you're going to make from stage have almost everything to do with how you're introduced to that audience. And I thought that was really fascinating that those few minutes, if that, of pre framing, where the person is introducing you to the audience, can make all the difference in the world in how you make sales. And it makes a lot of sense because if you're thinking about a direct marketing, direct response marketing type of situation where you're writing a sales letter, right? When you're writing a sales letter, about 80% of the result from that sales letter is going to be as a result of your headline. So your sales from that sales letter can be made or broken based on the headline that you put in there. And that's why most direct response copywriters write 20 to 30 headlines for a sales page. And then they choose the right one. And very often they'll also split test headlines to come up with better headlines and so on. So it's really, really valuable to come up with a powerful headline for your sales page, or the very first words you utter when you start a video sales letter, or even a YouTube video for that matter, are super, super important. They're going to determine whether the person watches with rapt attention or whether they're just kind of like, oh, whatever, it's not that interesting. So you want to be very conscious of those first few words and those first few things that are said, either you say about yourself, somebody else says about you, or that you use in video sales letters or in headlines. What I've started to do is I pre recorded a short introduction that says a little bit about me very quickly, but just enough so that people understand that somebody of higher value is speaking to them. So I start off that video by saying something along the lines of, hey, my name is Dave Espino, and I'd like to be your online course coach. And then I say, I've created over 106 courses with 900,000 students in 190 countries worldwide. And I'd like to be your online course coach. What I recommend is you do something like that, where in a very short period of time, you're telling them about your expertise, your credibility, your knowledge, right? Here's what's happened since I did that. I've received quite a few offers from companies for a variety of different things. Sponsored videos. One company we're negotiating right now for me to create a course for them, for which I charge many thousands of dollars. Lots of opportunities, lots more course sales, lots more subscribers to my free newsletter, lots more of everything, really. And that's only because I created this little pre-frame at the beginning of each video. So I think it's super important, and it's also super valuable that we say that and we give that information out. When you look at Alex Hormozi, especially in his earlier videos, he used to wear these, what they call jorts, jeans shorts that were always kind of fringy cut off shorts. And he, of course, wears the nose strip and all that kind of thing. And he would wear like these flannel looking shirts. So you didn't really think of him by looking at him that he might be some kind of business mogul, right? He didn't fit the standard look, right, of a business mogul. Now, when you hear him talk, of course, you realize, man, this guy's got a huge amount of experience, and it's incredible, right? And I don't know if he's changed his form of dress since then, but the bottom line is that because he gives that little blurb at the beginning, it almost doesn't matter what he looks like, what he dresses like. People perk up and listen because they go, whoa, here's a person of substance, right? Now, you don't have to be Alex Hormozi or Dave Espino or anybody, of some huge success level to do this. All you do have to do, though, is create your little blurb and create it with an idea of, hey, if I only had, let's say, 2 minutes or 1 minute to tell somebody about me, and I wanted to be sure that they understood my level of experience in blank, in whatever level of experience you're talking about, right? What would be the highest and most powerful way to do that? What would be the strongest wording I could use to get across that the person talking to them is not just anybody, but is really an expert at what we're talking about, right? You might even get ChatGPT to help you with that, right? You might put down a whole bunch of your experience in ChatGPT and say, please write me a short 1 minute blurb, like a short 1 minute explanation as an introduction to a YouTube video, and see what it comes up with. And I can almost guarantee you, if you do this at the beginning of your videos, you're going to have far better results. You're going to have people reaching out to you. You're going to have opportunities coming to you. You're going to have deals coming to you. Here's another reason why that happens is the majority of people only watch the first few minutes, if that, of a video, right, before they click away. So that's your prime opportunity to reach that person that might be a business mogul. They might be somebody that can bring you a deal. They might be somebody that can pay you a lot of money. They may be a coaching client. They may be somebody that wants to buy your course. But if they don't hear that from you, if they don't hear that you're really knowledgeable about this topic, then they're just going to think you're just somebody on the internet. You're just another random person on the internet. And they won't put that credibility on you that you deserve. So I hope that was helpful. I know I was rambling a little bit because I'm kind of driving around. It's kind of hard to focus on both, but I hope that was helpful for you. to understand the power of pre-framing in your videos. And by the way, this is not just in YouTube videos, but it can be in videos like a video sales letter, a Facebook ad video, anything where you're going to be presenting yourself on camera, and you want to pre-frame it correctly so that the credibility is there, the trust is there, and they realize this is somebody I need to listen to. All right, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.